Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel, another 7 Days to Die video. Doing all this in Alpha 16.4 on the PC, but this should pretty much equate over to consoles as well. And I am doing this on Navezgane, but this will also work on the random gym. I'm heading back into the radiation zone as a follow-up to the original video. You guys provided some awesome feedback on there. And there was one thing that a lot of people responded about that wasn't even the point of the video, and that was regarding the hazmat suit that I was wearing. I had just a high quality hazmat suit, but not all maxed out 600, and people were, not happy with the fact that I was showing you still took damage with the hazmat suit on, telling me that, oh, if you'd been wearing a max 600 suit, that you wouldn't have taken any damage. So I'm going to go ahead and put one on just to show that point in here, because that wasn't the point of the original video. I was showing that I was testing whether or not you could go under or go over or take damage on the other side of the radiation zone, not just, based on the suit that you're wearing. So I have the max 600 on. I can show everybody real quick. See, I don't have God mode on. So I'm going to wander in here. I'm in the radiation zone. As you can see, I'm still taking damage. It's only going down about 6 or so at a time. So yes, it is a slower rate than normal, but you still take damage. So again, that wasn't the point of the original video. I was just showing it as a baseline to show that yes, you still take damage no matter how deep you go or how high you are. Alright, so the point of this video is people were asking me, well, what about zombies? Do they take damage in the radiation zone? And if so, could we use that to our advantage? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some of our lovely friends in here, see if we can't tell if they're taking damage from the radiation or not. Alright, to try and test this out the best way possible, I'm in the radiation zone. I did turn on God mode so I can do this without dying just to actually show it, and I spawned in a nurse. So right now I have her tracking turned off, so she's just kind of standing there. But what you can do is, and I'll show you real quick, if you run the command LE, it lists all the entities. And you can see right up here, zombie nurse shows she has 150 health. And you can see from the history, I've ran it before, running it again, she still has 150 health. So she's in the radiation zone and not taking any damage. Alright, so let's put her back to normal mode where she's actually tracking me, so she's working like normal, and see if she takes any damage or not. Okay, alright, let me move over here, give her a little bit of chance to walk around some more, work it again. 150. Okay, so this is the most basic level of zombie here. This is my good friend Sylvia that always helps me out in these testing videos, and she's wandering around the radiation zone not taking any damage at all. So there were quite a few people that were asking whether or not zombies could. Now initially I was going to test to see if basic level zombies take damage, and if they did, then I was going to drop in some in a radiation suit here. Let's see if we can get a couple more in here just to try out here. Zombie male hazmat. Let's get him in here because he's wearing the same kind of suit I am. So run the same command here. You see he's got 200 health. Let's back up just a little bit, run over here. Run the command again, 200 health. Okay, so even the most basic level of zombies are not taking any damage in the radiation zone here. So, for the people that are wondering whether or not zombies can take damage and if there's some way to kind of exploit this little area, in this version that I'm using in 16.4 on the PC, the zombies don't take damage in the radiation zone. Alright, now let's try something else. And another thing that was a little bit odd people wanted me to kind of test out here was whether or not at the edge of the world over here, if you could build a little base kind of standing off to the side. As you can see right on the very edge, I'm still in the radiation zone. Still have God mode on for everybody wondering. As you can see right here, I'm not wearing my hazmat suit. I've taken it off now. I'm just in a t-shirt, my underwear. And I'm in the radiation zone because I have God mode on. But if I move right over here, I'm no longer in it. So as long as you're technically on this side of it, you can. Now, of course, the limitation is how far out you can build. Even using metal trussing, you're only going to be able to go out so far and before you start losing structural integrity. No, I didn't build this correctly. I'm fully aware that I didn't build this the right way. But if you're wanting to know if you could just build a little base right here on the edge of the world and be okay with it, well, here you go. It's not a very big base, but you know what? It would keep me kind of safe here. Now, in the previous test, I showed that zombies have no damage to the radiation, so if they spawn in over here, you're not going to be safe, and if they come over and start beating on your base, then it's going to collapse. So I wouldn't really call this a legit solution for avoiding the zombies because, well, they can show up right over there. I mean, literally, like right there is the sign to the edge of the radiation zone, so they didn't even have that far to have to go to get to you. So, for the people that were wondering whether you could do it, technically, yes, you can. Would I recommend it? Not for any kind of real survival tactics. If you want to do it for fun, go for it, of course, because, it's kind of interesting to play with, but that's really about it. So anyway, hopefully this was at least kind of beneficial to you guys, and again, for the people that kind of misunderstood the previous point of the testing, hopefully that cleared it up a little bit. So, radiation zone is not your friend. And also something to mention is that the starvation mod that a lot of people mentioned, yes, it does add things in the radiation zone. It'll random POIs and buildings and small towns and stuff can show up there, and even, more things to do in the radiation zones. So if you use the starvation mod, yes, the radiation zone has plenty to offer. If you're playing just a regular old world, Navezgane, or the random gen, the radiation zone is really not your friend. So, if you have any questions or think I should have done something differently, of course drop it in the comment section down below and I'll see if I can get to it quickly and efficiently. If you found the video useful, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you guys so much for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.